Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a plan with me in my main planner, the Hobonichi Weeks MAAYA Sakamoto edition for 2022. This is the ruler that I will be using for today from Daiso, and also a felt tip pen. I have other pens later on that you will see, but here I divided the left page into two and followed the dots on the planner, drawing a much bigger dot. And on the right page, I've divided that into 3 columns. The first 2 columns is the same width, and the third column is a little bit bigger. Next, I have my fine-tipped marker, and this is very thin. It's only 005, and I'm using the finer black pen to line my columns to make my horizontal lines. I'm also lining the right page to extend my daily sections. So the middle of those 2 line columns is not lined, and I'll explain more about that later. But I've also made a tiny little column that's just 1 grid line in width. And then I'm also extending the horizontal line to that last line on the right page. Next, I'm dividing the last column into 3 rows. One of them is very big. The lines are unconnected. That's just a design thing. So the left page is going to be for my schedule, while the right page is going to be for lists or notes. So now we are moving on with our brush pens, and this brush pen just made a few dots and going to be behind the headers that I will be writing on later. And by later, I mean right now. So I'll explain a little bit about the headers later. I am switching between script and my regular writing. So here we have 8 a.m., 12 noon, and tonight for the last column. And then on the other side, I have day overview, my littles and tracker, priorities, projects, notes, and then at the very bottom, I have next week. I'll show you how the schedule works first. So you make a vertical highlight from the timeline, and on that highlight you can write what it's about. For example, if it's an appointment, and then right next to it you can write more information about that timed event. So let me demonstrate that one more time. So here I'm writing release. This is a time-sensitive event happening at 12 noon. It is a product release. And for more information, I wrote down Hobonichi Spring 22 because the new Hobonichis are coming to the website on that day. For tonight, I have a little bit more time, so I'm going to write down several to-dos, but none of them are timed. And then on the day overview, it's the most important one. Usually it's on the left hand side, but I'm trying it out in the middle. And if you hear any bird sounds, that is because we have a lot of birds. So for trackers, I'm just writing down the numbers, and this is going to be my vertical daily tracker. And later, or right now, once again, I'm writing down what those numbers mean, and I'll just cross them out or strike them out when I do those things. I'm also making a horizontal tracker. This is another option for you, and I wanted to track hydration on this planner. I wanted to draw some water droplets, but that didn't quite work out, unfortunately. I also decided to add one more thing in tracker, and it is going to be Instagram. So I'm also going to write my priorities and projects, starting with the dot. And for priorities, you can also use focus. So projects are my work things. And of course, we have brain dump. under the notes. I encourage a lot of brain dumping onto your planner just to make it purely functional and that it's not all in your head. And that is what we have for today. These are the pens that I have used. And let me show you a close-up. And it's very clean right now, but I guess it'll be a little bit busier later on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.